Well, good morning, my friends. Good morning. I am, what am I? Well, first, let me wish all those who celebrate a very happy Hanukkah. Blessings to you all. Blessings to everyone, by the way, regardless of what you're celebrating, if you're celebrating anything during this holiday season for most of us. And today is the feast day of the Immaculata, which is the Immaculate Conception. And for those of you who may be Italian or of Italian descent, you know this is the beginning of the holiday season of eating. Officially start the kickoff. We don't really need a reason to eat, but because we always enjoy eating, but this time of year we enjoy it even more. Anytime we have a celebration, even if it is a not a celebration, a time of mourning, a time of loss, in the case of people passing away or being sick, food is always on the table. So be that as it may be, what does it mean to me? In addition to being a very holy day of the year, a day of observation, it is like a bit of an awakening as well this morning, because if this is the kickoff to the holiday season of eating, well, I better get a grip. I have been going back and forth, as most of you who have been watching me long enough know. I am on this like merry-go-round that I can't seem to get myself off of with this whole food, plant-based eating that I really feel strongly I need to do, and I still do. And trying to get there and trying to maintain weight loss and then putting on a few pounds again, which is inevitable. When you're a chronic dieter, these things happen to you. I mean, I'm not the only person this happens to. I'm also looking at people who are on various plans, different plans from me, even struggling. They're talking about struggling. They're talking about changing plans. They're talking about feeling frustrated, letting go, not worrying about it till the new year, which I also said I didn't say I was going to let go. I may have sounded as if I was letting go. The letting go part was for the weight loss part, but the maintenance part is definitely not something I'm letting go of. I can't do that. I think most of us realize that we can't ever totally let go. I mean, when we do, we crash and burn. So why am I making this video this morning in my pajamas, looking like a holy wreck more than usual, with one of my, isn't this cute? I got this at Christmas Tree last year for like $4.99, I think. I'm sad Christmas Tree closed, but I'm enjoying this anyway. It keeps me warm. It's nice and cozy. So now that you know all about that, so back to what it is that I'm making this video about. Well, let me tell you about a couple things that have been going on lately. I hope I'm not slurping. A friend of mine, Rita, who I've come to know since starting. I don't know if Rita came to me through this YouTube channel or through the Facebook group. She would have to remind me of that. I don't remember now. But she and I have been talking about NutriSystem since I was on fully blown NutriSystem, the plan. And she has just in the last few days gone back on. She placed her order for a monthly membership, 20 days of 3 meals and a snack came in her mail, and she got it. And I just before that got my last order, which I ordered thinking about Jim, so it has hamburgers and chicken filet on it, and a lot of meat, because he eats the meat, he doesn't eat the vegetarian stuff. So here I sit with all this NutriSystem. I have loads of shakes, I have everything that I need to do it. And here's Rita starting it. And here is me saying to Beth, I got this crazy idea in my head, almost the way I did when I started NutriSystem back, when I started my channel, when Kim got on it. Like, what is Kim, crazy? That was what went through my head. Why, I don't know, because I've been successful on this plan twice before that, but I don't know. But in her moment of deciding to do NutriSystem, I'm speaking of Kim now, I went on it, and I was ever grateful to her for doing it because it worked for me. So bringing me up to speed now. With Rita going back on it, it got me to thinking that I feel very out of control. In spite of that I had a loss last week, I think that was quite by accident. Again, I know I should be grateful, and I am grateful, and I should take it as some work that I've done. But I just don't feel that way about it. Pardon Leela's tail and her body in the video. So, where does that leave me? That leaves me with, I don't want to lose it. I mean, yesterday I ate terribly. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't even post anything. At least the 2 days before that in the Facebook page, I did post breakfast and lunch for both days. Well, yesterday, didn't even do that. So that's a really big sign that I am going in a really bad direction really quick. So how do I rein myself back in? Can I rein myself back in? That is the question. So what should I do? Do I do my NutriSystem again? Am I going to be able to stick with it at this time of year? Am I going to be able to be very regimented in the way I was when I did the plan religiously? I'm not talking about just calorie counting and eating the food. Should I do the extreme? Or should I just start calorie counting and have my 3 meals a day and my NutriSystem snack? Or a substitute for those 3 meals, as in what NutriSystem calls flex meals and flex snacks. And should I just try to sail my way through the next 3 weeks that we have left before the holiday? How many days do we have? Today is the 8th. So do the math. It's too early for me. I'm sorry. So what am I to do? You know, I always, if I do nothing else in my channel, even if it doesn't make me very well liked out there, because I'm not here to be liked as much as I am here to document my journey. And to be honest, I am a little bit lost right now. I'm searching. I'm not liking how I feel. I am seeing other people saying, you know, I really need to stick with my plan. I heard Joe say that yesterday in her video. She is doing Slimming World again, went from calorie counting back to Slimming World to try to get herself resituated to continue her journey. And she was saying, you know, I really need to get, in my words, in my New York City style words, I need to get a grip. Because that's what I need to do. So this brings me back to a conversation that I had with Beth a while ago. Is it more important that I do vegan, or more important that I do some other type of intervention to lose weight? My answer to her, candidly, was, you need to live. You could die a vegan and not lose any weight, or you could do some other type of plan right now and lose this weight, get your health under control, and then get back to the vegan part, or the whole food plant-based. Because there is a difference, and I always forget to, you can't interchange vegan with necessarily with whole foods plant-based eating. And there are reasons for that. I'm not going to get into that here. I've talked about it before. If you're interested in knowing more about that, I can give you links to people who actually are experts in it, rather than myself sitting here trying to explain something I'm not very well versed in. I do understand it, but I don't want to misinform anyone. So that, you know, sometimes we're our own worst enemies. I really believe that. Here I am giving advice to someone else, or my candid opinion to someone else when they're asking me for my opinion, and I'm not following my own advice. I am so busy hyper focused on eating what's best for my health, to promote my health and continue good health and keep good health, that I'm forgetting about all the other stuff. I'm so caught up in this like whirlwind of what I'm supposed to do. I'm not doing anything I'm supposed to do, really. So that is my madness for today. I felt I wanted to come on to chat with you about it. I'd be interested in your opinion. I put a poll up. I'm very much interested in knowing, those people who watch my channel, if you could please take that poll and let me know what plan you're on. If you put other, if I didn't list your plan, if you can't Next to other, tell me what it is. Please comment and tell me what it is after you click other. I'd greatly appreciate that. I'd like to know what people are doing for a few different reasons. One of which is to know, it helps me know what I should be showing you in my channel. Not that that means I'm going to do your plan on my channel, but if I know you're on Slimming World, for instance, and I show a meal, I could give you the sins on something, or I could explain in the NutriSystem explanation what the meal is all about. Weight Watchers I can't do because I no longer have the app. I can do healthy and give you bites if you're on the healthy app. I'm going to go back in and list healthy. I can do that because I have that app. And calories I always give because NutriSystem, I guess it fits in my lifestyle so well because I'm a calorie counter. I've said this again and again. When you're on NutriSystem, you're calorie counting. You're counting to 1,200 for most of us. Depending on what your weight, your height, and your age is when you start the plan. In the Numi app, most people, I can't say most people, but if you have, let's say, less amount of weight to lose, you're going to get 1,200. Plus, you don't count any non-starchy vegetables, and they are unlimited. So that brings me to, there are some days I may be eating, in actuality, 1,800 calories. I mean, not 18, 15, 14 to 1,500, depending me, because you know I love my vegetables. I eat a lot of them. I don't just eat 4 servings, which a serving on NutriSystem is 1 cup raw, half a cup cooked, and you all know by now that is way under what I end up eating on a regular day. So what to do. You almost probably want to kill me by now, and that's okay. I understand that. But I also know I'm not the only one who switches back and forth. I don't look at this as switching back and forth necessarily so much, because eating NutriSystem food, you know I do a lot of flex meals, a lot of my own meals. So for me, it's a fill-in at this point. It always has been a good way for me to help stay in control. And another key point about NutriSystem is that I really love the food. There's one meal I did not ever order again, and that was the frozen Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo. It was gummy, and I really did not enjoy it, and I never ordered it. Now I like the one in the package, the chicken Alfredo, the shelf-stable one. So out of all the food that NutriSystem puts out there, I'm still very upset with them that they took away the chocolate cream cupcake, which is like a Yankee Doodle. For those of you who are familiar with Yankee Doodles, tastes just like it. Yum, yum, yum. So I feel that I will be satiating my palate with eating the NutriSystem food again, at the same time balancing myself out. Because one thing I can tell you, it's like a best kept secret, and I understand why they keep the secret. They make light of it, so to speak. They're not keeping anything from you. They give you the information. Is because when you follow the NutriSystem Flex Meal formula, you're eating a completely balanced diet. And if you're using the NutriCheck app like I am, I soon discovered that when I started tracking in there. I'm like, wow, I track 3 NutriSystem meals for the day, my vegetables and the snack and the flex snack, because you get 2. My meals came out balanced on the NutriCheck app, which is the default. If you're on the default for the plan, if you don't go in and pick your own plan, you will be on the balanced plan, and all the macros come out balanced when you do the NutriSystem meal planning. So that is why you stay full. That is why you lose weight. Low fat, people say it's higher in carbs, but that also depends on what you order. Also, they say it's high in sugar carbs. Well, that's if you order desserts that are sweet. If you order the savory desserts, that's not the case. So it all depends upon what you order when you place your order, how much carbs you're going to eat. Carbs don't faze me. I need to up my protein, which this plan balances my protein out for me beautifully. So it's not a problem. And the other thing about it is the calories. It sets the calories properly. automatically for you. So there's nothing to think about. You just do the plan and it works. As Marie Osmond says, and she's still saying it, follow the plan and it works. If as long as you enjoy the food, and I'm fortunate that my palate enjoys that food. Again, I do a lot of flex meals, so I never get bored. So if anybody is doing NutriSystem, if you're not, I should say, you're not going to be happy with my videos, and I apologize for that. For right now, this is how it's going to be. I'm going to give it a try. I don't know if I'm going to come back to you and say, oops, this was a mistake, but for now, I'm going to tell you that this is the way I'm going to go. I'm going to try to keep things under control while enjoying my food during this holiday season. And chances are you enjoy your food, you're going to do less eating of things that you should not be eating. The minute you start scaling back too much in your calories and eating too many things that are really not satisfying to you and feeling deprived is when you're going to go off the rails. And for lots of reasons, we do these things. The holidays are an emotional time for a lot of people. Keep in mind, not everybody's happy during the holidays. We all have things that we feel sad about, and generally the holidays will bring those things out in us more than on any other day of the week, you know, when we're not in holiday season. So all of you, please, if you're having struggles, you're not alone. Don't feel alone, please. I know what it is to feel alone, but please know that you're not alone. You may be physically alone, but emotionally, there's a connection here. We're all in this together. We're all here to help each other. The struggle is real. So on that note, thank you so much if you got this far, 17 minutes in for me to blab, 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 blab. I hope I'm not sounding like a Downing Debbie. I really don't feel badly about where I'm at right now. I think it's just all part of the process. You get your ups and downs and you pull over to the sides on this journey. And right now I've pulled over to the side a little bit too long and I need to jump back on the road. So wish me luck, kids, because I need it. And on that note, I send you hugs and I will see you soon. Thanks again very much for watching. Be well, my friends.